How much money do you think you've won total?
Probably like 130,000.
Really? Alright guys, I just got in town. We're in Heber City, Utah right now, my hometown, my buddy's shop, where we're going to be working on demolition derby cars. So stay tuned guys, you're not going to want to miss this stuff. Brad's been doing demolition derby since before he had a driver's license. And as you can see by all these trophies that he's pretty good at it. It's a lot of years, a lot of money, but we're going to show you what exactly it takes to build a demolition derby car to compete in Utah, where some of the highest paying demolition derbies are. You can win $50,000 for first place at some of these shows, but the competition is tough, and hopefully we bring home some money at the end of the weekend. So let me give you a little bit of a rundown on this car. Like I said, the derby's on Saturday. Today's Thursday, and not a lot's gotten done. So the car is a 1974 Cadillac DeVille 4-door. We've got a fresh, brand new, never ran small block Chevy in it. Fresh turbo 400 transmission. And then check out the cage in this thing. That's like 4-inch square tubing. Probably 1/4-inch wall all the way around. They've done some patching to the floor where it was rusted out. This car's super rusty. And you can see right here, I mean, it's super rusty. So it's not like it was a nice car to begin with. We've got a 3/4 ton, so like a corporate 14-bolt rear axle. And some of the rules state that you have to run a 5-lug axle, so that's his way around it. He knocked out, looks like 3 of the studs, so that it makes it a 5-bolt axle. But yeah, nice dish here in the trunk to help make it a little bit stronger. But yeah, so we still have a ton of work to do on this car, and not a lot of time. All right, Brad, so you haven't started it.
Haven't started.
You don't have any steering.
No steering.
Do you at least have the linkage? Okay. Huh?
I have it. It's not installed.
Oh, you got to switch it out to that stuff that's over on the table, I'm guessing? Okay, so we got to replace the steering. No steering column. No seats. No fuel tank. No battery. No seat belts. Do you run harnesses now? Just a lap belt harness. This is the rear end that's staying in it, right?
Yep. We got something done.
This was a rusty car.
Very rusty.
Getting nice and clean.
the hell are all my gloves at?
Gloves? These ones?
Those aren't on any brand.
You were just wearing a pair of gloves when you hauled that thing out.
I know.
You guys cleaned shop, now you can't find anything.
Right? They don't have in stock.
They're probably in the car. Oh.
They're blended in with the yellow parts.
Your engine's just a little bit crooked. Just a little. Does this thing run? Little lawnmower thing?
That bitch is shit, dude. You want to take it for a cruise?
Yeah.
Don't have brakes. You just have to let off the gas. That's about 20. I got a whole new axle and brake kit and everything upstairs in the attic.
What did you get that for? I think I remember you telling me about it.
It's the Duchesne trailer. This shit really that hard? Yeah, just blow a hole in that, bud. Did you say to that guy? What did he say? Yep. And then the next one can be a short one.
That's what it needs to it?
Yep.
That's a battery box hole.
Okay. So. Yes, sir.
How much money do you think you've won total? Derby.
Probably like 130,000.
Really? 130,000 you think?
Yeah.
How much do you think you spent doing it?
150,000.
230,000. You got that $10,000 check up there. And then didn't you win a $30,000 show?
No.
What was the big one that you won?
The biggest I won Spanish Fork. But I think at that time it was only like 10 grand to win.
I thought you won a
Maybe it was, no, I won 13. Well, I got first place in most aggressive driver at Weaver. I won like 13. 13.5 or something.
Why did I think you won like a $30,000?
No, I got the wish. But before that, nothing ever paid good, you know?
Yeah. Up until the last 6 years, your highest paying show was Hot Rockin' Fourth, 5 grand.
Right.
And you were battling everybody in the whole country. Heber was $2,000 to win.
Yeah.
And now Heber was last weekend and it was $50,000 for first place.
50 grand to win.
But since it went longer, they took some of the money away from first place.
They split it up between everybody out there.
Oh yeah, it went too long, so they split the money between everybody. I bet that pissed some people off.
Oh, it did.
I'm just sitting over here looking pretty.
They get the goals ready, you know.
Do what?
We're getting close over here.
After you get done fiddling with your nuts.
Fiddling with your nuts, bud.
Gotta go up more.
It ain't going up no more. So in love with you. So in love with you. But it's a long way to take it up though, ain't it?
Yeah. Where'd you end up getting that for? When?
Brandon must have done it when we were out chasing boats.
Well, even then, these are still not high enough to go all the way up.
Well, we could, but I'm gonna do it with you.
All right, it's day 2 out here in the shop. Yesterday we didn't get a lot done, I'm gonna be honest. And it's just gonna make it a lot worse for us today. Basically yesterday all we did was get a few things bolted in the car and a transmission cross member made. So we've got radiator, hood, seat, tranny cooler, gas tank, batteries, some flat strap to weld on the hood down to the bumpers. We've got a lot to do today. It's going to be a long day, and this has got to be done for the show tomorrow.
We need to get these welded in still.
What? Oh yeah.
Let me call Tyler and see what he's doing. Maybe he can grab the hood. If I'm paying him to f around today, maybe they can f around doing my shit.
So right now we're on our way over to Brad's dad's house to pick up his hood so that we can get it started cutting and fitting, and I think we're gonna weld it on. So it's gonna be a lot of welding, and we want to do it before it gets hot today. Help with that?
We just gotta literally just put it on the ground.
I don't know, maybe I will fix this thing up and drive it. Just kidding.
Have at it, bud.
Where's it bent?
Everywhere.
Oh. Yeah.
Got the firewall really, really bad. Look at the A-arms already into the headers. It's bent there and at the A-arm. Tranny shattered.
Oh. So it needs a new subframe and transmission.
Yeah.
Where'd you originally build this car for?
Nephi stock class last year. It's a stock car. That's where it's headed back, so it's stock class.
Yeah, Nephi.
So look how freaking bowed down those ears are down here.
Oh wow. Yeah, cross members bent a little bit.
If you can keep those ears up, it keeps that frame up, keeps this front down. This car's straight from there to there. As I said, you can pull this down and put kickers in it, but
This one?
you have to find a show that you're in kickers.
Yeah. So basically we need to make the car that's in there fitted with all this stuff. Well, actually not a lot of it's in here either. Just the seat. Is this the seat you're
No,
using?
I got a seat over there.
Oh, okay.
I've got a seat over there. We don't need anything out of here.
Okay.
This one's...
You got another steering column and everything?
Yeah, well, every steering column I got bent.
Oh.
So I might have to cut the two together and splice and make a straight one.
Alright, you ready? This is basically what we did all day yesterday, was ride around the truck and Brad talk on the phone and deal with his work and stuff like that. So he's got the days off, but he's still got to manage his guys.
There's things better than filming my bald head loading.
What's that?
So there's better things to film than my bald head loading.
You gotta have a storyline.
Throw yours up on that tailgate and then we'll shove it up in. Like that. You can scratch nothing around here. Bring your trip trailer and haul that down there.
You say.
Build my frame.
This is what I keep telling Brad to build instead of derby cars. What year is it? 32 or?
I'm not 100% sure.
But it's a Chevy.
I don't even know what it is. Not a clue.
I could have swore it had the Chevy bow tie on the front of it. That's
No.
what we thought it was.
No, I actually thought it was like the closest thing I found was a 33 DeSoto.
Really?
But I know nothing about this thing.
I think it's older than 33, 32. Because it's like, I don't know.
You need to get it down there and get some eyes on it.
I guarantee you I could send a few pictures to John and he'd know what it was. I don't know what it is.
You can build me a frame of my suspension.
Got some pointy bumpers. Bumpers and bumpers. Who's building the Durango?
I was going to.
Really?
To the mini trucks.
Huh.
But then they canceled last week.
Is that one better than that
This one any straighter?
one? No, but we can sleeve that one so it has 2 sleeves on it.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, Curtis.
Turn this one into a noodle. Tried straightening it, now it's bent in 2 places. So it's an S. What's wrong with this shifter over here?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. I didn't see it.
You got shit everywhere.
Hey,
Secondary shifter.
where'd that one go?
There, there.
This one's been through. Well used, put it that way. Well used.
You gonna look at it or put it in? Is it gonna work? Does it need to go down more? It's a little tall, isn't it? Yeah, true. Nifty little things to protect the spark plug wires. And you guys think of it all.
A few moments later.
And how would I change that? Mount tanks. Build steering. Mount shifter. Mount fuel pump. Mount gas tank. Mount battery box. Wire protector. What is that? Oh. Wire protectors.
These guys.
Install hood, dimple frames, chain humps, get tires ready, weld A-arms.
Oh yeah, are your tires like mounted and balanced, or not balanced, but mounted and ready?
I don't know what I got.
That's good.
I don't even know if I can quit. Like that car's got a bunch of shit on it. That'll be like one of the first things I do in the morning. Well, A-arms, hood hinges, bleed brakes, front flash up. Well, we don't have fucking hood hinges, so in case he never fucking brought this back. Well, that's it.
It's currently, what is it, 1 o'clock in the morning now?
101.
1:01. Doesn't look like we got a lot done, but got a bunch of little stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
So got to finish bolting the hood on, bolting down everything inside the cab,
Wiring it all up,
wire and plumb it.
plumb it, notch the rear frame rails, chain the rear humps, put the drive line in, bleed the brakes.
Are your brakes usually easy to bleed?
It's hit or miss.
Yeah. You just have a soft, like a flexible line that runs back there, right? Like a braided line. Well,
Time for shower to bed.
be back tomorrow at 7.
7:30.
7:30.